Hi guys. So it's been a little over 6 months since I posted last, and I figured I better come on and explain why and what happened and what's going on. Um, as you can see behind me, it's a mess. I'm still trying to get everything set up. I'm in a new place. Um, yeah, there was so much stuff that happened. So I'm gonna do my best to get through this without freaking crying, because it took me months to get to this point. So, yeah, it was soon after my last video. Yeah, this is hard. So, yeah. Um, my son and his fiance live with me. That's a little backstory, and which is great because I'm getting older. I do use the help. But my house was really small, like really small. Um, and they had a baby on the way and the wedding planned. So we decided to get a bigger house. About maybe 4 weeks before the wedding, um, this house that I'm in now come available, and we were pretty excited. It's a good size house, and it was just perfect for our needs, right? And yeah, so we bought it, we got it, and we planned to move in. But there was a lot of repairs that we needed to do first, and we wanted to get done, and it was no real rush because my house was keeping us safe and sound. So about 2 weeks then before the wedding, the family narcissist, trying really hard not to mention names because I don't want to take, that's just not me. But yeah, I should have seen it coming. And I kind of did. But I think I was just so desperate for friends at that point because I have none. But I spend all day in my workshop, and I have you guys for friends and I talk to y'all. But to just go out, I don't know if that makes me an introvert. That's not the way I used to be. When I was younger, man, I was always out. I had always. I don't know, man. Something happens when you get older, and it's like, nah, I'd just rather be alone. It's just the way it is, I think. I mean, I really enjoy this solitude, and I don't have enough time or energy to keep up with friends. Like if you don't do what they need to do, or you don't want to go out, or you don't want to meet up, then all of a sudden you're a bad friend, or blah, blah, blah. I don't have enough energy for that. So, it's just sort of easier, I think, to stay on my own because I don't want to disappoint anybody else. But yeah, I mean, but I was pretty lonely. So, yeah. So I had a couple really good friends, and life was going pretty good. And so I was just ignoring the warning signs. Like, I mean, you know the warning signs. If they are being like overly kind, overly dramatic, overly, these monumental things that they do to, like kneeling in front of you, "Oh, I'm going to kneel down so she just knows I care." Don't fall for the shit. It's shit. And I knew it was shit while it was happening. But again, yeah, I think I just pushed it all to the side and figured it'd be okay. It'll be okay. I've got friends and I'm happy and I had someone to talk to, and yeah, I was gaining, I got brave enough because of them and feeling secure in the relationship. I was able to start YouTube and talking like this, which I would have never been able to do. So at least I could thank him for that, I suppose. But um, yeah, I gained some confidence, and yeah, life was great, and yeah, and then it was just like, well, I guess I outgrew. They didn't need me anymore. Not they, he, and it's a married couple, right? So, and it's not her. She's a wonderful person. Um, but I think there was a whole thing that, we need to convert me. And I'm me. You're not converting me. I mean, I'm not going to change who I am and the way I believe and my core soul spirit to appease someone. I mean, I can't. And no one should, right? You shouldn't. You need to be who you are. Be who you were meant to be, no matter what. So, if you end up getting hurt, like me, I mean, threw me it threw me into a depression that I have fought hard to climb back out of. Like, I couldn't even stand looking at myself because, I was fat, I was ugly. I mean, all these lies that our brains tell us when we've been hurt. I mean, every little insecurity that you have when someone hurts you, every one of those insecurities attack you. Every one. So, yeah, it's taken me quite a while. It's taken me a whole lot of shadow work and looking back into my past to see, well, why did I even allow it to happen? It took me a while to forgive myself for letting it happen, right? It seriously ain't worth it. I mean, nah. A narcissist, they're only, it's all, and it had nothing to do with me. Nothing. Nothing to do with me whatsoever, and all about his agenda and what he needed and him keeping power. Like, he couldn't have, I'm single, independent, strong willed, self supporting female that doesn't need a man to tell her what to do. Well, that was going to be too dangerous to be around his wife. That's all there is to it. So the takedown was eventually coming. It just was. And yeah, but I beat myself for really bad because I freaking knew it. I, all the signs were there. So, he can make up anything he wants, but we know what it's really about. But anyway, yeah, they he pretty much flushed me away like I was a turd, and yeah, that meant I couldn't be friends with the wife either. So, yeah, I lost a really good friend. It was really detrimental to my health for quite a while, but I worked through it. I got over it, mostly over it. I mean, does it still bother me? Hell yes. Is it controlling me? Not now. No. But yeah, it still hurts. I shouldn't let it hurt. I shouldn't have let him do it to me to begin with. But, you know, yeah. Sometimes we do dumb things for the right reasons. Or maybe it was necessary. Or, maybe everything that happens, really, everything that happens to us in life is a giant lesson. That's what life is all about. It's about us learning. And the most painful lessons are the ones we learn the best. So, you know, yeah, he was a good lesson. Yeah. But anyway, So that's kind of what started the spiral. And then it wasn't but maybe a week or two after that that someone in my Etsy shop, one of my top selling items, gave me a 2-star review because she was a return customer, and the set that she bought previous she liked better, so she only gave it 2 stars, quote unquote, but not the seller's fault. What the hell does that even mean? But not my fault. I'm the one getting the 2 stars. But she didn't like it as well as the other set. The other set she got was $20 more. It was a bigger set. Anyway, que sera, sera. And it wouldn't have even been a big deal if the store had been really busy. But because I had started the spiral and all the crap that had happened, and we had the kids' wedding and everything, the shop had just really slowed to a point where I wasn't, that was the only sale I had for a month. Well, once that sale got 2 stars, then there was no other 5 stars to balance it out, and it kicked me out of Star Seller. Once I got kicked out of Star Seller, the shop died. So this one person and this one incident that spiraled it all almost killed my Etsy shop. So for the past 2 months, I have been busting butt. And without the Etsy income, I had to go drive Uber. So here I am, 61-year-old female, out driving Uber so that I can try and make enough money to pay my bills and get my shop back up and running so that I don't have to go out and drive Uber to pay my bills, right? It's all been a mess. So, yeah, the only thing, there was so much going on. Oh, and then I start setting up this shop, and the basement flooded because I'm downstairs in the basement of the house. So, yeah, the basement flooded. So, everything that was still in boxes that I hadn't gotten unpacked yet was just freaking soaked, and I sew. So, I had a ton of material. And I had a ton of paper products because, like, you can see the crickets behind me. Like, I'm a huge I do it all. I love it. So, it was just one more thing, right? I mean, it was just one more thing. And so, yeah, freaking flooded. Oh my gosh. So, we do have waterproofers coming out. They're going to dig around the house, and then they'll come down in the basement, dig all around the walls down here, and put in a sump pump. And so all that's coming. So if you don't hear from me in a week or two, that's what's going on. They're redoing the house, but I don't think that's supposed to start until next month. I think, just in time to screw up Christmas. What the hell ever, whatever. I don't even care anymore. I've been through so much at this point, so much at one time. They just don't care anymore. I just don't. So anyway, yeah. But I wanted to come on and explain to everybody, what the heck happened? Where am I? And yes, I am fine. I wasn't fine. I wasn't. As much as I didn't want to give him that power over me to hurt me, I did. I won't make that mistake again. So, yeah. No, I am better off alone. I think that, I was thinking about this the other day, because I watch a lot of crafters on YouTube stuff too. And I enjoy it. If any of you are, I've probably watched. Um, it seems like there's a lot of us creative crafting type people that are very empathic, and we kind of absorb everyone else's energy, and we do, there's a lot of us that have issues with depression. A lot of us. So I just want to let you, if you're watching this and there's ever a time you just need someone to talk to, send me a message. And if I don't see it on here, because I really am just learning YouTube. So I everybody sent me messages when I went down, and yeah, I pretty much just found them. Not that I went looking, because one more negative thing, if someone would have said something ugly, that I'd have been done. Yeah, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't have handled one ugly comment. You know how people can be. So it's probably a good thing that I didn't look. But if you ever need me and you ever just need someone to talk to, I'll I'll add, I think I'll add my Facebook group or something maybe to the post. That way, if you can't get a hold of me, if I'm not answering a message here, you can like go to my group, and we can group chat or something there. Or you could send me a personal message through, sorry about this, my eye itches. You could send me a personal message through Facebook, and I'll be able to chat with you there. So I'll put that information in the comments or description. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. This is upset. I can't believe I made it through the whole thing without crying. So maybe I am getting better, right? But I was a mess. I've put on 20 pounds because I just sat and ate myself silly. And yeah, the stupid crap I did to myself for someone that doesn't matter. Like, seriously, he's inconsequential to my everyday life. I don't need him. He's a nothing. And everything that happened to me was only his issues. I should have never let it affect me to begin with. Those were his issues, his problem, not mine. Right? So, yeah, he's a little screwed up. And I'm feeling bad for him, quite frankly. So, yeah, his issues, not mine. And most of the time, that is the way it is with bullies, It is. They will project all the ugliness that they feel inside. They tend to project it out onto others. So when someone is telling you you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, which, by the way, he never did. He never did that. That's just, I did that to me. But, yeah. But if someone is projecting that out onto you, that's how they feel about themselves. So you pretty much have to feel sorry. If someone's being rude, mean, ugly, that's pretty much the way they feel, mean, rude, and ugly. So you kind of do need to feel sorry for them. But yeah, but I am okay. I have a bunch of orders I need to crank out today, and tomorrow I will make us a new video. If there is anything that you guys want to see, like, it doesn't have to be resin, but resin I am absolutely more than, if I can help, I'll help. But I know the Cricut pretty well. I use Silhouette Studio. I have the business edition. So, because I don't care a whole lot for Cricut Design Space, although it's really easy to use once you figure it out, right? But the Cricut, I think the Cricut machine is easier to use than the Silhouette Cameo. But I bought the business edition of Silhouette because it's easier. It's not easier. It took a while to learn. But there's so much more you can do with it. Like, I can upload, there's just so much more. So for a business, it's really hard to run a business with just Cricut. You really need a better design program, and Silhouette Studio is pretty darn good. So if you need help with that, then I can probably help some. I'm no expert, but I hold my own. And I do sublimation. I sew. I quilt. Yeah, I'm like Martha Stewart minus the nasty attitude, I suppose. Because she'd have never let some narcissist walk all over her. Yeah, sorry. But anyway, I guess that's about all for now, guys. And if you need me, just message me. And if there's something you need help with, like crafting wise, message me. I could probably do a video on it if I know. Like, I can crochet, I can knit, but my knitting really sucks. So we don't want me to teach anyone knitting. But yeah, so if there's something you want to learn and you want me to do a video on, pop it down in the comments and let me know. This is probably a pitiful video to mention this, but hey, hit subscribe. I won't disappear on you. Well, I can't. We never know what's going to happen, right? So right now I can say, hey, I'm not going to disappear on you again, but I really got to do something with my hair. It's a little better than it was, but not much. I need a haircut. I've been wearing a hat for 6 months, just putting a hat on so no one saw it. Yeah, pretty pitiful. I was in a pitiful place, but I am way better. I'm okay. So anyway, much love to all of you. Do not let anybody steal your love, steal your energy, steal your joy. You get to accept what energy you receive. You get to accept it. If someone's sending you shit and you don't want to accept that shit, block it. It's their shit. Let them keep it. They can keep it. That's from an old crone. Okay, guys? I love you so very much.